FAA can suck sometimes. You wanna know why? It's because of that. Nah, fam. It's because of this here. This here is the KZNN tower, not the main one. The main one is on O Highway. It's much taller than this, but it's similar to this one, but with more beacons and just taller. So this radio tower belongs to. Do you just hate it when Google just blurs out just random things, but later you see them again and they're not blurred? I have no idea why that happens, but but this tower belongs to KZNN, KTTR, KXMO, SAM. I think that's what it says. Sam, whatever. That top sign and that one sign there, that's above those other two signs. It's just unseeable because of light. Then you got that, which is probably the name of the building, or yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, I can't read that one station up there. But yeah, when you go on satellite view, Google Maps registers this as KTTR. I don't know why it should register as KCNN, KTTR, what KMXO. Well, they should just say all that. All of the all the radio stations that use this tower. So yeah. Oh, there's actually reviews on this. Never thought there would be there. Never thought there are any. Well, now then, let me tell you why the FAA can be trash sometimes. So, look at the top of that. What do you think that is? What is it? Come on, just tell us. What is it? Alright, you're silent, so I'm just going to tell you myself. Old school incandescent on top of the tower. And guess what? There's markers as well if you're able to see them. Here, at a certain angle, you can see them a little bit clearly, more clear. But yeah, this here has a old school incandescent beacon along with one set of markers. Yeah, I know. I wish it had two sets of markers, but I'm fine with this. So guess what? The beacon does not work. And I'll show you the reason why the beacon does not work, along with the markers. You know, guys, do you just hate it when you're trying to look for towers in your city or town on antenna search, but antenna search just throws you this error instead? Well, if you don't know, antenna search is unreliable at the moment, so I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm pretty sure this tower is below 100, below 200 feet, I think. I don't know. I'm not very sure, but the beacon does not work. And usually, back when for the longest time, I thought this was beaconless. I always thought that the beacon on top of the tower was just something for, I thought it was just some, antenna or something that had to do with, transmitter and all that. So, yeah, that's what I always thought until I actually seen it on Google Maps close up, and that's when I really started to actually look into what beacons actually look like and stuff, and I discovered old incandescent beacons. I discovered them being clear on the outside with the red cones in the inside, or red glass. Before that, the only incandescent beacons I known of were the modern ones, which are red, which are all red. So yeah, I didn't know that the old incandescent beacons look like this. So yeah, Um, back when I actually realized that this was an incandescent beacon, I started to get angry. I was just like, no, this can't be. Like this tower here. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that the reason why the beacon is not working is because of the height of the tower. Because FAA has cut power to of um a lot of beacons for towers that are like under 200 feet. So this was built in 1981, I think. I don't know. I'm not very sure. I'm not able to double check with antenna search because it's unreliable at the moment. Unreliable trash. But that's the reason why I believe that the beacon and the markers are not working. Because it's here. Let's put this in FAA words because it does not reach the height limit for a Let's do that again. It does not reach the height limit for a aircraft warning obstruction lighting system. That's what FAA would have said if they commented on any question regarding to why the beacon is not working on this tower or any other tower that has a beacon that doesn't work. Um, yeah, this tower is not the only tower with this beacon problem. There are much more. So yeah, let's get on to the others. So before I show you the some of the other towers I know of that have beacons that don't work, I just wanted to show you this one real fast because this here is another radio tower. As you can see, it has a modern incandescent beacon with markers as well down there. Sadly, they don't work anymore. But this tower here is like it's kind of at the it's somewhere at the same height as KZNN tower that I showed you at the beginning of the video, but this tower here has yeah, this tower's around the same height as that one, and that's yeah, this tower is close to the road, so it's not farther away. Well, no, it's right next to the highway, so it's not farther away, making it look taller. Um, but as you can see, this tower does have a beacon, and it works as well. You can clearly see it flashing. So yeah, if if this tower here is also below 100 feet or something, or I have no idea how many feet the KZNN tower in Rolla is, but if these are at the same height, then if these are at the same height, then it'll be it wouldn't be fair. This beacon here is working, but the beacon on the other tower is not working. That would not be fair if they just did that because it's not tall enough for that. So yeah, I really hope that they're not the same size, so it wouldn't be unfair and stuff. But yeah, that's just something that I want to point out, just in case they're the same height. So yeah, there's that. So these are two towers I filmed on my channel once. One is tall enough to have more than one beacon, and then the other one is small but still has a beacon on it. I'm going to get close to this so I can show you this real fast. If this tree keeps on blocking the tower, alright, there. So let's start off with this one. Out of the two, this tower is taller, so yeah. This here is a red and white FM tower, I think. I don't know AM. I don't know about the differences between AM towers and FM towers, but Yeah, there's your first set of markers. If you don't see them, they're down there. There is your first set of beacons. Those are Huey and Phillips 3000 Bs dual strobes. So they shine white at day and red at night. So yeah, there's that. I made a video of this before. I showed it at day and night. Your second pair of markers are unseeable right now. I don't know why. And then you got the top, which also has a 3000 B dual strobe, dual strobe, white and red. You already know what colors they shine. So yeah, let's look at the second tower, the smaller one of the two. So yeah, this here is our red and white tower. And there's your set of markers there. Let's keep on going up and up. And there is the beacon. That is an old school incandescent beacon. And when I seen this on Google Maps, um, I there's a sky zone down here, and it's close to this tower here, so I will always see this tower. And well, it's not a tower that I used to see back when I was little. I like you see, like I think I first seen this around well, I think I first noticed this around 2018 or 17. I don't remember, but yeah, it hasn't been that long. So yeah, I noticed that it has strobes and stuff, but I never knew about this tower's existence because it's so small you can't see it from a distance because of every other building blocking it. So yeah, I seen it on the road. And I was just like, oh hey, look, a second tower. So I investigated on Google Maps. Yeah, I was at school one day, and instead of doing my math, I decided to just go on Google Maps because math sucks. We all know that. So I went on Google Maps, and I was just like, this is a perfect time to see that this what this tower looks like up close. So I went to there's luckily Street View up next to these two towers, and then I found this beacon on the tower. Bad news is it doesn't work, obviously. If it did work, then it probably wouldn't be in this video. So yeah, there's that. Um, um, when I back in May, me and my family went to Springfield for a 2.5 day stay. So I wanted to film these two towers because at day and night because I already know what beacon this had along with this here, and I love towers. Towers are built next to each other. One has a strobe and the other has an incandescent. Well, guess what? This here is the strobe and incandescent dual, as you can see. So I was just like, oh yes, I can't wait to see both of them at night mode. And then I was very disappointed when I actually got to see them at night. Yep, you guessed it. I already told you. This beacon does not work. And this tower is not abandoned either. Nah. As you can see, those antennas on the tower do look pretty new, so it's probably used as an aux tower, and this here's a main tower. So yeah, this is an aux tower for whoever owns this radio station. If this is actually a radio station, there is no tag. What a shame. We'll never know. But yeah, my disappointment was immeasurable, and my day was ruined. So yeah, that's why I said in my mind, I was just like, oh come on. But hey, at least I got to see this shine white at day and red at night. And I made a discovery that tower in the background has a single strobe, a white only single strobe. I always believed that it had a dual strobe because I already known it had a strobe, but I always thought that it shined red. But yeah, I found out that it only shined white. So yeah, big disappointment. And I'm pretty sure the reason why this beacon doesn't, well, I think the beacon is in good shape, but the FAA um forced the tower owners to disconnect power to this disconnect the power to both the beacon and the markers because it does not reach the height requirement for an aircraft warning, an aircraft lighting system, as they would say. So yeah, I think that's the reason why this doesn't work. And holy crap, this video is already 15 minutes long. So I think there's another tower that I need to talk about before the video ends. I think I don't remember, but I think I'm going to show you a pair of towers that I believe the markers don't. I'm going to show you some towers I believe that the beacons don't work, even though I never seen them at night before. So yeah, let's show you this one last thing before the video ends. This is WVOL. This here is this here is home to a tower farm. As you can see, oops, oh crap. It's home to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, 7 since if you guys include that small antenna that's right next to the building. As you can see, all 6 out of 7 of the towers have beacons. Right. I hate when Google Maps does stuff like this. So I believe that these beacons don't work. The reason why is because first off, they look abandoned. You see those vines growing on the towers? That's just showing signs of abandonment, if that's even a word. But I believe that they're abandoned. If you look at the guide wires as well, there's vines growing on them. So yeah, that's one reason why I think these are abandoned. Here's the next reason why. Because this antenna tower right here, and as you can see, it's right next to the building as well. So yeah, that's just that's the reason why I believe that these are abandoned. I believe that this radio station was getting tired of using these towers, probably because of old technology and stuff, maybe. And then they just decided to build this small antenna tower right next to their building, and they probably didn't have the money to take all 6 of these towers down, so they just left them to rot. I think that's actually they left them to rust because they're towers. So yeah, that's why I believe. And if they're abandoned, then that means that the beacons aren't going to work. And even if they weren't abandoned and they're used and stuff, the beacons will probably won't work any other way because because these are small. They really are. They look. Of course, these towers are under 200 feet, as you can see. Yeah, but here's a third reason why I think that these towers are abandoned. The lack of antennas. Well, actually, no antennas. Actually, there's not a single antenna on any of these towers except for the lightning rods, which I don't consider antennas. But yeah, there are no antennas on any of the towers except for the 7th tower that I think that I presume replaced these towers. So Yeah, that's what I firmly believe. And I also seen I seen a video of some guy that drove past that was driving on this highway that's being blocked by trees and all that. But I seen I seen this guy drive by this area, and I known which area it was thanks to that tower in the background. And the reason why I known is because that red and white tower there has two specific beacons. I seen this tower once before, a few times before actually. This tower has a single strobe, a white only single strobe, and an old school incandescent beacon, I believe, or a modern. I don't remember. There's some drone video of this tower where this guy flies a drone and he points to he goes to the very top of the tower and you're able to see both beacons and I believe that it's a modern incandescent, but regardless, you're able. I seen it both at day. I seen it at day in person, and I saw it at night in a video. So yeah, and it was freestanding as well, so you're able to see the markers far spread. They are spread apart because how it was a freestanding tower, and right when I seen that tower, I instantly started looking out for these here. And guess what? I did not see a group of red lights flashing. I did not see any of that stuff. And you can see how close this radio station is to the highway. You will definitely be able to see it. But guess what? I didn't see anything. And you're clearly able to see the area that these towers are at in the video, even if it was dark and stuff. So yeah. I firmly believe that the beacons don't work. I believe that these towers have been abandoned and replaced with that antenna tower. So yeah, that's all I have for that's all I have for this video. Those are the only towers I know of that have beacons that don't work. There is another one with a case of a single strobe in Ohio, I think, that YS Aiden showed me. But if you don't know already, I have no idea where the location of that tower is. So yeah, there's that. I'm clueless on the location of of that one tower with the single strobe, but um there is a tower in Ohio. I think it's in Ohio. I don't know, but Wise Aiden, another beacon enthusiast, showed me it during a Google Meet. And he said that it has a single strobe on it, but doesn't work. So that's another tower with a beacon that does not work. And then there's a few more towers I know of that he showed me that where the beacons don't work. So yeah, there's that. That's all I have for this video. See you guys later. Bye.